guys! Okay, so this is my 21-week video vlog. I meant to record the pregnancy, like, gender reveal thing, and I ended up not. I'm sorry. Like, whenever the time came to cut the cake, everyone was making such a fuss that I'm just... It went right over my head to go grab the tripod. I'm just like, okay, let's all just get it done, okay? Because, you know, everyone's standing right there, and I'm just like, stage fright, okay. And so we cut the cake, and everyone freaked out. Yeah, in case y'all missed our little video that was the idea of Richie, I'll put it like right here. It's a girl. Yay! My mom is thrilled. My granny was so excited when she heard the middle name because it's Evelyn, which is where my username comes from. Evelyn was my great-grandma's middle name, and then my grandma's middle name, my mom's middle name, my middle name. And so, of course, it's going to be my daughter's middle name, so I don't know why my granny didn't think, oh, she might have that as a middle name. I don't know. But either way, she was so giddy. It was adorable. But yeah, we had the ultrasound. First thing, whenever we got into the ultrasound, Richie asked, okay, so how can you tell if it's a girl? Like, do you just look for boy parts? And then
you just look for what's not there?
Yeah, and just look for what's not there. Sorry, he's sitting right here in case you don't see his foot right there. Your foot's obvious now, honey. Thank you. Go away. It's so gross sometimes. I hate feet. Okay, anyway, so, and yeah, the the ultrasound technician said that for a girl, you look for the 3 little white lines that, you know, are the lips. And so we're like, okay. And we looked, and yeah, it's a girl. She kept her hands by her face the whole time whenever I was showing the pictures to my mom and tell her about that. She's like, oh, it's just like paparazzi, get away from me. But yeah, she's adorable, her little nose and stuff. Sorry, I got a little sappy there. Let's see what else. Whenever I went to order the cake for the gender reveal party, I told them specifically I didn't want the cake either pink or blue because my family, I know them. Someone's likely to just, you know, stick their finger in the icing and try and, you know, see the color of the cake to cheat because I had a little, you know, tally mark board thing, you know, girl, boy. And so I'm like, can y'all put it in the frosting? Like, yeah, we can do that. So whenever I went to go pick up the cake, I was talking to them, they're like, yeah, we made sure we put like an inch or so of space in between, you know, where the frosting ends and the end of the cake so that even if they do lick the icing off, they're not going to be able to see it. I'm like, awesome, this is great, thank you. And so yeah, there was that. It was vanilla with Bavarian cream. That was yummy. I think the icing on this side kind of had like a bad aftertaste, but then I'm just not into the old-fashioned icing. I much prefer whipped cream icing, like the whipping icing. But I don't know. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna order a cake. This is the first time I'm ordering a cake. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to ordering cakes now because birthday parties.
Hell no, I'm gonna make that shit.
But I don't want it to always be chocolate.
It doesn't always have to be chocolate.
He makes delicious chocolate cakes.
I also make my homemade icing, which is awesome!
It's the only chocolate cake that I will eat because I normally hate chocolate cake. And I love his chocolate cake. It's delicious. He is an awesome baker, I will say. I suck at baking. Okay, I screw up cookies. How do you screw up cookies? I don't know. I'm just not a baker. Anyway, so, yeah, what else was I gonna say? I don't remember. I like my hair today. It looks pretty. Though, whenever I first woke up this morning, which, by the way, I first woke up at like 3-something this morning. It was almost 4. And I'm like, okay, why am I wide awake? There's no reason I should be wide awake. And then Richie wakes up, like not long after, goes get some water and lays down, and I'm playing on my phone at this point. He's like, let's just watch TV. I'm like, okay. So we watch TV for a while and just lay there, and then eventually it's like, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. So we went to eat, and then I started getting ready, and it was so cold in the house this morning. I'm like, putting on layer after layer after layer, and I'm sitting in front of my, at my desk, the mirror is right on top of it, putting on my makeup. I'm like, oh my god, I have so much hair, because my hair is like out to here. And I'm like, why? But yeah, sorry, that was a random tangent, because I really don't remember. I had some things I was going to talk about. I just don't remember at all. I am so blanking.
You can feel the baby.
Oh yeah, I can feel the baby.
I still can't feel the baby.
Yeah, he still can't feel the baby, but that's only because he doesn't know what to feel for. I started feeling it, her, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday while I was eating. And ever since then, anytime I'm, sitting up eating, I start feeling her punching. And I know it's punching because of the placement that she's at. She's head down right now. And, so yeah, I can feel little punches. I'm like, hi, hello. And then this morning, as we were, just laying there, I have my hand right there. I'm like, wait, did I just, and then I feel my belly just shift in my hand. I'm like, oh my god, Richie, give me your hand. And yeah, he couldn't feel it. Even though, my hand was right there and I could feel it. I could feel him feeling it. He just doesn't know what to feel for, I guess. Because, he hasn't been feeling all the little flutters. So, yeah. I mean, I've been feeling flutters before that, but now it's like defined punches. And it's like a really weird tickling sensation.
Lexi got mad at me while I was, and not mad at me. But
I wasn't mad at you.
She sent me a text while I was at work and was like, your daughter keeps punching me.
Yeah. It was while I was cooking. I'm like, why are you doing this? It feels weird. It does feel weird. It feels really weird. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Whenever we did the ultrasound, originally we were gonna find out and then we were gonna tell everyone else. And then I'm like, I don't know, maybe it would be kind of fun to, find out with everyone else with the cake. And then the time comes and Richie was already annoyed because, my previous doctor's appointment, he thought that we were going to find out and there was no ultrasound there. And so he's like, no, I am finding out. And I'm like, you are not finding out without me. And so we found out and we got the pictures and we got, some of the little face pictures, we got like doubles of so that we could each have one at work and then as well as the one on the fridge. And then, there were a bunch of others. And we went to my dad's house to eat dinner, but before that, his mom was going to come over. So I'm like, okay, 2 of these have have obvious girl parts in addition to having the writing girl on them. So I'm going to cut them out because no one's finding out until Sunday. And so I did that. His mom comes over and she's like, oh, you had to cut it out so that, I couldn't see what it is? Obviously, it's a boy. Okay. And then we go to my dad's house, and I told my step-grandma and her wife what we were going to have since they weren't going to be in town. They were only in town for that one night. And, sorry. Out of breath easily. Talked about this in the last one. And so, yeah, I told them, and they were all excited, and they're sitting there smiling as everyone's like insistent. Oh, it's a boy. I know it's a boy. And my stepmom is like the loudest one. I want it to be a girl, but it's a boy. I know it's a boy. And then as we're about to leave, she just randomly shouts out, it's a girl! Like, my heart stopped for a second. I'm like, oh shit, they told her. No, she just changed her mind. And then she's like, no. Yeah, no. I'm like, okay, bye. And so, yeah. And then let's see. Okay, you need to come up for this one. You remember what Poppy said about why it's a girl? Okay, my grandpa insisted that it was a girl. And
You
his
ready?
reasoning.
You ready?
I'm sorry, it's kind of
It's awesome.
vulgar-ish.
Awesome. Awesome.
Other than the fact that my belly's round.
So, her Poppy's reason is that
Being my grandfather.
yes, girls are easy to make. Why? Because when you're making them, there's a blueprint in front of you. Boys are harder to make.
Because you're looking at a girl, it's easier to make a girl.
That
That's
is
that's
the
his logic.
funniest thing I've ever
He just
heard.
told me that,
and
and I was
it
just like,
awesome, and I love it.
I don't
and
know
I'm
how to
gonna remember
respond
that
to this.
shit.
I really don't know how to respond to this one. And so yeah, whenever, oh my god, whenever the baby came, the baby came, the baby didn't come yet. Whenever, you know, we cut the cake and showed everyone, he's like, I knew it! And he was like laughing so hard. And oh my god. I don't know how many times I heard him say that. I think it was like, God, 3 or 4 times at least. Several of them today. But yeah, and then my stepdad, as I said, we had the little tally thing, and my stepdad's like, oh, I don't need to do the tally, I know what it is. Me and my sister are just like, yeah, you just don't want to put it down for everyone to see and be wrong. And so whenever I was looking at the video that, because, you know, my mom did the video because she was watching like this, and you only see Richie for the majority of it. And he's dying over there. Something's really funny. Anyway.
Oh my god! That's hilarious! You should show them this.
No, I'm not showing them that.
That's awesome.
Shut up. Anyway. Anyway, he's like, yeah, I know I'm right. And so, in the video, you see mostly Richie. And then at the very, very end, it pans to me. Right as I'm telling him, because he's like right in front of me. I'm like, you were wrong! Because, yeah, he was trying to insist that it was a boy. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, so, yesterday, my brother-in-law, Richie's brother, just comes over and he's like, it's a girl. I know it's a girl. Okay, why? Because I had a dream. I had like Martin Luther King Jr. history lesson flashbacks with the way that he said, I had a dream. I
had Rush Hour flashbacks.
I'm like, what? Apparently he had a dream that he was playing on the beach with a toddlerish niece. And so, yeah. I'm like, okay. And according to him, his visions were never wrong. And, well, now's apparently not one of them. And then later on, he's like, I have a feeling that in like 3 or 4 years, you're going to have another girl. So, we'll see if he's right. In 3 or 4 years. Which is kind of funny, considering me and Richie have said that, you know, the minimum age gap that we want between our kids is like 3 or 4 years. Because I don't want more than one in diapers at a time. Unless it's like twins and I have no choice in the matter. And even then, if preferred, I don't want twins. Watch, I say this on camera and I'm going to end up having twins. Knock on wood. Where's wood? That's not wood.
I got some wood for you.
Knocked on your head.
I know. Which one though? I'm sorry, those were terrible jokes.
That was horrible. That was
sorry.
really bad.
I'm sorry. The door was wide open. I busted in that bitch like the Kool-Aid
Yeah,
Man,
I was about to say, there was no wide open. You just like Kool-Aid Bandit there. Oh my god. That was so horrible. Anyway, so yeah. I think that's all I have to say.
Are you sure? Because you forgot like half of it. I had to
No,
prompt you
but
for half of it.
but no, I knew that I was missing something, but now I'm not having that feeling of missing. Oh, wait, never mind. I did think of something else. Okay, so I was talking to my my sister-in-law who deals with, you know, what? No, not my sister. My sister-in-law.
You said you wanted to say that too.
Oh yeah, my sister. Me and my sister were fooling around. Anyway, so she's a what?
Who?
Your sister.
My sister?
Yeah.
She has a PhD in molecular genetics.
I didn't want to say it wrong. That's why I'm like, what is it? Please don't make me say it and say something wrong. Anyway, so she, you know, deals with medicines on you know, prenatal babies and stuff. And so I've been talking to her about, you know,
PTSD.
And PTSD. But point being, the prenatal stuff. And so I've been talking to her about medication more than I've been talking to my doctor about it, quite frankly, because, you know, she's my sister-in-law. I trust her a lot more than my doctor. Sorry. And we were talking, and so I started taking my anxiety, depression meds. I'm going to try and do that for 2 weeks. Since now I'm firmly in the second trimester, and so it'll be much safer to try it out, because I was kind of having some issues with it back in the first trimester, and I didn't want to, you know, risk bad side effects while, you know, the baby was still in development. And so now I'm in the second, I'm going to try it again, and if all goes well, I should be able to continue doing that through pregnancy, and if that, then I could probably nurse if I wish to. So hopefully I can do that, if, you know, just to see. I don't know, I figured I'd at least try. My mom suggested, you know, if I'm able to, try it for a month, and at least, just to see. If nothing else, try it for just a month and then wean them for 2 weeks, so that once I go back to work, be on a schedule. And but yeah, the thing with my sister, so since I'm kind of, you know, bloating up, my neck fat is getting bigger. And me and my sister, we were just, you know, taking pictures with this camera, and I had it a little low, and I saw my neck fat, and I'm like, oh my god, no, neck fat. And I lifted it up, and we took the picture, and then after that, we were kind of playing around just like this, and she's like, because sisters, we're idiots sometimes. Anyway, but yeah, she's gonna be the godmother. She is so excited about having a niece. She is so looking forward to spoiling her rotten with dresses, and oh my goodness, my mom's talking about everyone making dresses. Everyone's talking about making dresses and buying stuff and headbands, and I'm just like, yay! I just want to braid hair. That's all I want to do. I'm looking forward to braiding hair. And playing with dolls. Dolls are fun. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys next week for this video. Bye. Love y'all.